Are you ready for the show? Yeah! Now, your feature entertainer tonight comes to us from St. Louis, and he performs for corporate events, special events, and he is well known for his high energy magic, and he is well known for knowing what you are thinking before you have even thought it. So, get ready for the amazing magic of Gary S. Chan.
Good evening, everyone. All right, well, who here would love to win $50 tonight?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So only a third of the room. Okay. So what I have here is I actually have 5 envelopes, and inside one of these envelopes, I've placed $50. In a moment, I'm going to have 4 of you select an envelope each, leaving me with 1 envelope. Now, if I can do this properly, I will have influenced 4 people to pick the envelopes that are not the one with my life savings in it. All right, so let's begin. Raise your hand if you'd like to be there. All right, so you be 1, you sir, 2, you ma'am, 3. Let's see, back there, number 4, the man's there, and way back there, purple, the person in orange. Oh, sorry. That's already 5. So we'll just do the 4. So the first 4 people I called. Sorry to get you too excited. Maybe we'll do something later. If you could just stand up, and I'll come around. All right, sir. Do you believe that I put $50 in 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? It's a hard decision. Number 1. All right. There we go. Next person. 2 through 5. Which one do you think is the lucky one? You want 2. All right, we're going in order. Very good. All right, sir. Which one? 3, 4, or 5. And just hold the envelope. Don't open it yet. All right, very good. I am going to come back down to the stage. Okay. So we have 2 envelopes left. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Because I know which envelope has the money in it.
Oh, period.
It wasn't one of those 3.
Period.
So you're welcome to open the envelope. But I'm going to keep carrying on. So with a round of applause, who believes it's in number 3? All right. And with a round of applause for number 4. Yeah. All right. Well, once you decide, you cannot change your mind. 3 or 4, yellow or blue?
God, yellow's my favorite color. Okay, I'm gonna go 4.
You're gonna go with 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Please.
drum roll, please.
I'm opening it?
Go ahead and open it. All right. What is it?
I don't know. Wait. Oh no. Coupon for Magic Kit.
That's. So, I guess I get to keep my money now, right?
You do. Look at you.
Usually somebody challenges me at this point and asks me to open it.
I'll challenge you.
All right, you'll challenge me. Okay, so right here, okay. I folded it up in here.
I was like,
There we go, and a $50 bill.
oh my God.
Now, I never want anybody to go away with empty-handed. So with the 4 people, please trade in your coupons for a free magic kit.
Thank you. I love you, Gary.
Oh, yeah, I can keep it if you want me to keep it. I'm kidding. Yeah, just come on up. All right, pass that if you would. Awesome. So hopefully you guys are having fun. All right. For this next effect, I'm going to need someone to help me. Now, I know I called a person in the back there. Would you like to join me for this? All right, so come on down. A round of applause. So while she's coming down to join us, how many of you wish that you could read body language better? Awesome. So most of you don't. Okay, well, what I'm about to do is going to be really boring for you. Okay, so come on in. And what's your name? Aspen. All right, so Aspen, are you familiar with a deck of cards?
Yes.
All right, so ace through king, and there are 4 suits, spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. In a moment, I'm going to have you think of a card. Don't do it yet. And for example, if it'll be like the ace of diamonds, you would write AD, and if it was the 5 of clubs, 5C, and the queen of spades would be what? Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and hold this. Wait a moment, I'm going to move this over here. And just think of any card that you would like, and I don't want to see it. Go ahead and write it down on there so that you have a record of it. I want to make sure that you don't change your mind later. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, I'm done.
You can take away the Post-it so I can't see it. Put it in your pocket, put it anywhere. I can't see it. I'm going to turn around now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Super. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to play a game. So I'm actually a trained interrogator. So that's actually a very true statement. Everybody always laughs when I say that, but what we're going to do is we're going to play a truth or lie game. And if you would, just speak into the mic whenever we go through this. Now, there's only one rule to this. When I ask you a question, you must answer. However, you can tell the truth or you can lie. Do you understand? Okay, you can tell the truth or you can lie. You can change it up. You can always tell the truth. You can always lie. But you can do whatever you want. Okay, so this particular card, was it a red card or was it a black card?
Red.
Red card. Are you telling me the truth?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I like that. We're starting out with someone honest. Is this card, would it be a high card or a low card?
Low.
A low card. And how do you define high and how do you define low?
8 is low, after 8 is low, and above 8 is high.
So 9 and above is high, and 8 and below is low?
Yes.
And you're telling me that's in this hand, it's a low card?
Yes.
Okay, very good. They always want me to hold more cards, so, okay, so this, here, would you say that it's an even, or would you say it's an odd?
Odd.
You would say it's an odd, and then they always lie right after that. So far, I would say that yours is an even card. Would you say that I'm right? You can tell the truth or you can lie. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to proceed as though I've got it right. And was your card a diamond or was it a heart? A heart.
Oh, heart.
It was a heart. Okay. Are you lying to me?
No.
No. Was your card a 2 or a 4?
No.
No. So I'm thinking that your card is probably a 6 or an 8. Would I be right?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm right. Do you play a lot of cards?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you bet?
No.
Good. I'm pretty sure your card is one of these cards.
Okay.
So your card, would it be a? Do you like diamonds? Girl's best friend?
Well, those diamonds, yeah.
Those type of diamonds? Okay. Was your card a diamond?
No.
It was not. Are you telling the truth this time?
Yes.
You are. Okay, very good. So then you can tell the truth or you can lie. Point at your card. I'm pretty sure your card is like the 8 of diamonds.
It was.
Thank you so much. And thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yes, Gary.
All right, well, I'm going to need another volunteer to help me out. Try to go for this side of the room. Anybody on this side of the room? All right, you, sir, come on up. On this side, in front of the mic. All right, what's your name?
Tom.
Tom, a pleasure to meet you, Tom. I'm Gary. All right, we're going to raise this a little bit. All right, so, and speaking to the mic, how many articles do you think are in Wikipedia?
10 billion.
10 billion. All right. Let's take a look. Let's see what it is. So if you could go ahead and pull out your phone, and let's do a quick Google search. Let's do article count Wikipedia. And let's see how close you are. Is anybody just shout out any numbers?
967 million.
Article count Wikipedia. There you go.
I don't know if I have reception in here.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't have reception, we'll just do something else. No, we'll do something else. That's good.
What's the number, Colin?
Well, you wanna bring the phone over here? Otherwise, we can just do this. It's not a big deal. Okay. Okay. So.
6 million.
6,600,000 something. So. Let's see. So we are looking for. We want to get the latest one. Okay. So tell the folks what it is.
All right. It's 6,690,016 in English.
And how far were you from that?
Oh my gosh.
About 10 billion.
About 10 billion.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and visit Wikipedia here, and then go ahead and click the little search icon. The search icon there, yep. So let's search for any person, place, or thing, don't tell me, any person, place, or thing that you believe would have an article on Wikipedia.
Got it.
Okay? So 6.6 million options. Once you search, go ahead and scroll through real quick and look for any long word at all. Any long word. Any long word. Any long word. Come on.
Colin has an Android.
So pick any long word. It doesn't matter. Just don't tell me. Just find a long word. Just find a long word.
I'm literally pressing them all here.
No, you don't press them. Just look for a long word. Just look for a long word. Just pick a word. Just mentally think about it.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead and put it. You can put it down. Okay. So. Okay. So now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. So. Essentially, how many of you have passwords for your workplace? Yeah, a lot of you. And how many of you have to rotate your passwords like every 90 days? Yeah. How many of you use Spring 2023 as your password? I'm going to tell you that that's actually a really, really common password whenever you rotate passwords every 90 days. It's actually a true statement. And so you can probably guess what it was 90 days ago, winter 2022. And prior to that, fall or autumn 2022. And so essentially you can do a lot of statistics around what people choose, the words that they choose for their passwords or anything like that. And what's also interesting is because some people will say, but wait, Gary, we have to use a special character. So, fine, spring 2023, exclamation point. All right, don't raise your hand if you use exclamation point. I don't want to know. And then, of course, if you use 12 characters or more, people then do something really fancy, and they do springtime 2023, exclamation point. So all this being said, there are a lot of statistics around when people choose words, especially when they're rushed to go do things. So how many of you have watched like these movies where like you sit in front of a computer, or the good or bad guy sits in front of the computer, and they they know the username, but they have to guess the password. So they like look around the room, and then they like divine a password. I mean, how ridiculous is that, right? All right, let's try that. Okay, so you out of 6.6 million words that you could have chosen, all in your mind, you picked something, and then you scrolled through. I rushed you a little bit, and you picked a word. Now, just because I don't have a couple of hours, help me out a little bit by telling me the first letter. For the one that you scrolled through real quick, the first letter, what did it begin with?
R.
R. And what type of work do you do?
Data science.
Data science. Very good. You know, what's interesting is that you just gave me a lot of information. And this is stuff that we can find on like LinkedIn or anything like that if you were to hack. So you would have chosen a word that's actually pretty common, wouldn't you have, Tom?
did, yeah.
Yeah. And you just speak into the mic. And it would be a word that you probably use as part of your work on a fairly regular basis.
Yes, it is.
It is. Where it probably, you could use it in like a presentation, or it might even be the name of like an AI algorithm, like
Yeah, it is.
like a recommender algorithm.
Yeah.
Recommended?
Yeah,
Was that your word?
It was.
Yeah, yeah. So out of 6.5 million words, Tom, I'm just wondering why you chose T-Pain.
I don't know. You said pick anyone, pick anything. I was just like, what's the first thing that came to mind?
Henry.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom, and don't forget the phone. Thank you. All right. You guys having fun? All right, well, I need another volunteer who would like to help me out. You, sir, would you like to join me? Okay, how many of you traveled into Chicago to come here tonight? All right. Quite a few of you. Hello, sir, and what is your name? Maury. A pleasure. Gary? All right, so Maury, are you familiar with like the Chicago O'Hare Airport?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay, good. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you for a map or anything like that, because it doesn't matter. We're going to go on an imaginary vacation. You ready to go on an imaginary vacation?
Great.
Yeah, I could use a real vacation too. Okay, so, Maury, if you could just imagine, using your imagination, imagine the sights and sounds of the Chicago O'Hare Airport. Wow, that's really good. You guys all heard that. He's got a good imagination. Okay, well, what we're gonna do it wouldn't be a lot of fun if you weren't actually going somewhere. Like, it'd be pretty boring if you just sort of sat at the airport. That is kind of sad. Okay, you must have been in the Southwest debacle over Christmas. No. Okay, that's good. So this is American Airlines. Do you like American?
Sure.
Okay, good, because that's all I got here tonight. We have a ticket going to Beijing in seat 17D. You could also go to Las Vegas in seat 8B. Have you been to Las Vegas?
I have.
I have, all right. Have you been here to Paris before? No. And then we've got a few other places. What does that say? You can say it into the
Lima,
mic.
Peru.
Lima. And this one?
Roma.
And the seat number.
2070.
So a bunch of different places, right? So a whole bunch of different places. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have you go ahead and pick any one of these that you would like, and just hold on to it. All right, you like that? Go ahead, take a look at it. Don't show me, keep it. Look at the location that you're going to, and look at the seat number. Those two pieces of information, and just hold on to that. Okay, you got it. All right, Maury. Now comes the next part. TSA. So we're going to be here for a couple of hours. Anybody got any good jokes? All right, so then we get through the Chicago O'Hare TSA line, we get to the gate, and then you get onto the plane, and you look around, and you look for your seat. Don't tell me your seat number, Maury. You look for your seat, okay? You find your seat, and I'm going to pull up the seat over here, and then you can have a seat. Actually, if you can move forwards a little bit, I'm going to move the chair up. Perfect. And I'll bring this down. What's the first thing that you would do, Maury, once you have a seat?
Buckle in.
You buckle in. I like it. Safety conscious. What's the next thing that you would do? Safety conscious.
Safety conscious?
Yeah.
Read the thing about where the exits are and all that.
Wow. I think he deserves a round of applause. I've told you, I've been doing this for a really long time, and he is the first person who has ever said that. So that's amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out from the back seat pocket a copy of the American Airlines Boeing 757-200 safety guide. And you would then spend the next 30 minutes studying this guide, wouldn't you? Of course. He said he would. Okay. Well, we're gonna take this and we're gonna leave it here. You know, I'm not going to do anything sneaky with it. I'm a mentalist, not a magician. What we're gonna then do, actually, let's do this first, is we're gonna take off. And after taking off, you're going to watch a movie. Okay. So I'm gonna show you that there are a lot of different movies here. I'll show it to the audience in a moment. So like there's Star Wars, Toy Story, Up, Bad Boys, Interstellar, a whole bunch of different movies. Okay? And now that you know that I have an American Airlines safety guide and American Airlines copy of the American Way, you know also that I'm a klepto. All right, if you would just take a finger and lift anywhere that you would like, and that'll be the movie that you watch. Okay? That's the movie that you've chosen. Very good? You guys can see it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have you get a drink. Now, I like doing a little bit of randomness. It makes it a little bit more interesting. So rather than you select your drink the traditional way, you're going to randomly pick one. And I'm going to tell you right now there are 3 orange balls. They each say orange juice. And everything else just says something different. All the white balls say something different. And just so you know that I'm telling the truth, you can just pull out a couple and read it off for the audience.
Apple juice, gin and tonic.
Awesome. Drop those back in there. And so in a moment, I'm going to have you pick orange juice. That's the only one I have here. So I'm pre-committing myself. You'll turn that way, and then so you don't, and then just grab with your right hand, go ahead and pull out any one ball that you'd like. Any one ball. And let's see what you got. Orange juice. All right, Maury. So I want you to concentrate on the movie that you are watching, now that you have a nice cold glass of orange juice. This movie, it has in it a famous actor, right?
Yes.
Good. I was just checking because they all have a famous actor in it. This particular actor, I think he's actually, he was like in Star Wars before, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
He was. And I think he actually had a movie came out recently too, in sort of the same series, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
And it was, you're not watching Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, are you?
Yes.
So Maury, at the beginning of this, you chose to go to a location. And every time I think about going to watch Indiana Jones, I think of a place not in the North America. In fact, not in the Americas at all. I often think of Cairo, Egypt. I'm wondering, are you going to Cairo, Egypt and seat 14C?
Yes, I am.
Now, I'm wondering, Maury, do you know how I knew all the things you would do before you would do them?
No.
Well, it's actually quite easy. I don't know how many of you actually read the American Airlines Boeing 757-200 safety guide, because if you actually open it, you will see that the first step is to find your seat. And what is the seat number of that?
14C.
14C. And it tells you to buckle up. And the next thing you do is you watch a movie.
Right, and Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. And then over here, if you could tell me what this spells up here at the top.
Egypt.
Egypt, and down here?
Cairo.
And what are those?
The pyramids.
Pyramids. And of course, if you open it up, you can see the pyramids. Thank you so much. All right, well, that's my show, folks.